Hello the internet, my name is Akari and welcome to my channel just for you. Now, every year the smartphone companies decide to unveil a brand new line of smartphones, and this year was no different. Well, Apple unveiled their brand new iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, Google even unveiled a brand new phone, it's called the Pixel C, Samsung unveiled the Note 7, which was mind-blowing. Okay, that is seriously dry. We should cut it off. Yeah, like, no, that's not even funny. Now, each new line of smartphone promises to deliver something bigger, something better, and even something bolder than the previous version. But the one thing they fail to do is account for human error. As humans, we make mistakes, and the place where we make mistakes a lot is messaging. I mean, you can't even believe the amount of typos you can make in a single day. I mean, autocorrect has done us wrong. It has finished us. It has put us in a very bad place.
You see, I didn't think it was that funny. I just meant to say haha, but then my autocorrect kicked in, capitalized it, and extended it, so I was like,
I Suggest For You came up with this brand new segment called The Monday Fives, which basically gives you 5 things you need to know about everything, helping you clear the foggy issues in your mind and solve certain problems that you face on a daily basis. And today, Just For You Monday 5 is texting with eloquence. More tea, please. So here in the Monday 5s, we're gonna give you the 5 do's and the 5 don'ts of texting. Don't number 1, just try to keep it simple. You don't have to go crazy with your text. You can use abbreviations, yes, but you can't abbreviate your whole text. Please. Yeah, I mean, cause, tis, LOLs and OMGs, you can. Don't go crazy with abbreviations, that is not right. Don't number 2, if you really want to say something important, don't say it via text message or WhatsApp or whatever platform, call. I mean, especially if it's negative. When writing, negative texts normally have a harsher effect than how you would say them, because your voice can actually soften the blow of certain news, like, "Aw, I'm sorry, your cat died. Shame." Other than saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, your cat died. Shame." It is so dead and so lifeless. So don't send important messages via text. That is one of my biggest don'ts ever. Don't number 3. Don't send too much. I mean, a lot of people, for some strange reason, like sending emoji after emoji after emoji, and some messages are just filled with emojis. Too much is poisonous. And some of you like sending line after line after line after line after line. You're not a rapper. So don't send too much. Just limit yourself to 2-3 emojis per text. Limit yourself to 2-3-4 lines. Don't have to go crazy. Don't number 4. Oh. Don't text while you're preoccupied. I don't know why, but a lot of people like texting when they're preoccupied, and this in effect makes you a bad texter because your mind is divided on 2 things.
Ah, shoot! Hey! Well, you won't let me tap my phone! Stop doing that. Get off the phone!
So some things that could have been funnier are less funny, and some things that carry more emotion carry less emotion to you because you're busy either writing a homework or you're talking to someone. That's actually very rude. Very, very rude. You should go back and think about what you're doing. Very rude person. Don't number 5, and this is one that I feel a lot of people struggle with, is forcing things.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you like Taylor Swift?
Not really. Why?
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, cool.
What do you not like about Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
Do you like Miley Cyrus?
Not really.
What do you not like about her?
I don't know.
Cool. Do you like Britney Spears?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean?
Really.
Like her music and stuff?
I mean, if you're talking to someone and your conversation just really isn't flowing, don't force it. I mean, don't start bringing up topics you know have nothing to do with the current situation or the conversation right now. Just stop. It's okay. You can just stop. So don't force things. And now we move on to the do's of texting, which will help you become the better and more eloquent texter, such as Not me, apparently. 4. Such as not me. Now, the first do of texting is be yourself. I mean, there's no other person you can be. When you're texting, you don't have to steal someone's lines. You don't have to go overboard and try to be someone else. Just be yourself. If something truly is funny, send ha 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 LOL and don't pretend. That doesn't help anyone, not even yourself. Do number 2, mix it up a little, you know, shake it up a bit. You don't have to stick to the same emojis over and over and over again. And you don't have to stick to the same style of texting. I mean, you can send a voice note after a text. You could even send GIFs or GIFs or memes, whatever you can do, but mix it up, shake it up, make it interesting. Like, texting is like an art form. And the more you experiment with things, you know, the more you tend to express yourself even more, and sometimes even better. Do number 3. Take your time. I mean, you don't have to rush things. Just because someone instantly sent you the message doesn't mean you have to respond instantly. Think about all the times you have made a mistake just because you did not take your time.
How in the world does he type that fast?
You can take your time to even just read through and make sure there are no typos. Do number 4. Know your audience. You have to know who you're speaking to. That way you know how to speak to them. I mean, you don't just send LOLs and OMGs and L2Ms to everyone around you. Know who you're speaking to, know their schedule. Some people seem to be busy at certain times, and those are the worst times to text them. Obviously, they won't respond to you in the manner you'd like them to respond to you. But if you don't know them, just keep it formal, keep it simple and plain. You don't have to really put yourself out there. And do number 5, which is the most basic and one which a lot of people seem to struggle with. Keep it simple and short. I mean, Twitter only gives you 160 characters to send a message. Now, if you're sending a message that is way much more than 160 characters, then opt for something else, like a phone call or an email. But just try to keep it simple and short. You don't have to put up your jargon and your big words to keep it simple and short. Just speak as you normally speak, simply and short. Oh, 140. Apparently, Twitter puts 140. Okay, happy? Very happy? And there you have it. Those are the do's and the don'ts of texting, and hopefully it'll help you improve your texting by a significant number. Some of these things are very simple and very basic, and well, you should be doing them. And finally, to sum up all the do's and don'ts, the one thing you can really do for yourself when texting, even when calling and messaging, is just to be yourself. You don't have to be over the top. You don't have to be all melodramatic about things. Just be who you are. And you find yourself in certain situations where you could have said something but you failed to say it, express yourself. There's a TED Talk that talks about you expressing yourself and you going out and talking to people you've never met in your life. I mean, I recommend you watch it. You know, you have those situations where you meet someone and what you want to say is like right here. You know, they're coming to you and it's right here. You just want to say hi, but it's stuck. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most perfect video. And there are like so many flaws, like so many. I tripped. If you came this far, like if you genuinely came this far, it means I caught your attention. So just for me, hit the like button, subscribe, you know, and I'll post more content.